Hello everybody and welcome to the full moon and the full eclipse. Well, it's a few minutes before the full eclipse. The top right corner of the moon is still illuminated by the sun. The rest of it has already been blocked out. So it'll be a few more minutes and the rest of that's going to be gone. And then we might be able to see the blood moon. Now this is also supposed to be a super moon because it's closest to the Earth during its cycle at this time, where it's going through the eclipse and the super moon and the blood moon all together at once. So the sky did clear enough for me to get a shot of it. And the problem is that with this camera at night, it gets a little grainy and it's not totally clear, especially when I have to zoom in. As you can see, I can get up there to 12 power, and it kind of highlights the bright top right corner about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in that area on the moon. But you can see the reddish part on the towards the bottom left of it. So yeah, that's what's going on tonight right there. And let me zoom back out here, get a little bit better perspective. Now, from where I'm standing without the camera, I don't get as much light on it as I do with the camera on it. So I'm on 4 times right now. Let me go to 1 time. And that's how far away it is. And as you can see, the rest of the picture around kind of clears up. You can see the Garden of Eden pretty much nice and clear like that. But we need to get in closer to see the full moon, because it is an eclipse. The moon actually gets blocked out. The light from the sun can't reflect off of it because the Earth is in between the sun and the moon. And it's almost complete now. Now, I checked online earlier, and the actual peak is supposed to be 9:15, and it's only a little bit after 8 right now, about 8:15, I'd guess. So I don't know if I want to stand out here the whole time waiting for that to happen, see if the moon gets brighter or not. So what I might do is pause this and go back in for a few minutes, and then I'll come back out and reopen the video so you can see some more of it. But that's not bad right there, what I'm looking at. I probably should have set up my tripod out here to hold the camera more steady, because once you get zoomed, the slightest movement on the camera becomes a large movement on the video. And I don't edit videos. I never edit videos. So what you see when I post something is exactly what I filmed just prior to posting it. That's the way it is, and that's the way it's gotta be. So let me pause this for a little bit. That last part of light right on the top 2 o'clock area on the moon right now is still illuminated slightly. But let's give it about a half an hour. Oh, maybe not, maybe less than an hour. Let's give it maybe 15 to 20 minutes, and I'll come back out and do some more shooting. So I'm going to pause this now, everybody. Stand by. Well, hello, everybody. I'm back, and right now It's about a half an hour before the full blood moon. And I'm on a 5.2 zoom here. Let me go down to 1. And that's what I'm seeing now. It's gotten brighter on the right side, and there's still a really dark spot from like 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock on the left side. So, according to the reports, we've got about 25 minutes or so, 20 to 25 minutes, somewhere in that area, before it's going to actually be at its peak. And at that point, I suspect the whole moon will be bright and red. As you can see, there is some red in there. Let's see if I can't get a better view at this. Like I said, at night, it's going to be grainy because we're looking at something thousands and thousands and thousands of miles away. And this camera zooming like this is going to pick up every little sparkle and a piece of dust in the air. And yeah, the winds are still blowing. I'm on the side of the cabin with the wind at my back, so I'm actually getting a better chance to stand here without getting blown around. Otherwise, this thing would be all over the place like this. And we don't want that, right? I'm trying to hold it as still as possible. And what I'm going to do is bring this out to a 3 zoom right now and pause one more time. And I'm going to go back inside, and then I'll come back out right at where it's supposed to be peaked and get the final look at it. Stand by. Well, hello everybody, and I'm back from the station identification break. And here we are looking at the blood moon. And this is a 3 times zoom from where I'm standing. I think that's going to be about as close as I want to get to it with the zoom because it's quite grainy as it is. But I did get a chance to capture it. There's a lot of stars out in the sky tonight, so the sky did clear up for me. I appreciate that, whoever was in charge. And this is about it. I'm going to call it a night, go inside, kick back and relax, and finish watching the rest of the movie that's on TV. And get a good night's sleep because I got things to do tomorrow. And the winds are still blowing. They're still up near the 20s, so I hope this wind goes away tomorrow. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Don't forget your thumbs ups down there, and don't forget to share and subscribe. This is G-Bear signing off.